There's a concept that I learned while being in the matriarch circle, and that is your triggers are your healers. I had never heard it explained that way before, but it completely changed the way I view healing, emotional pain, and even the difficult moments in my life. So, before I go any further, I just want to thank Reverend Dr. Sahaja and the Matriarch Circle for being such a huge inspiration behind this message and behind so much of the inner work and awareness I've been developing within myself. Because for a long time, anytime something triggered me, I immediately made it about the other person or the situation being the problem. I focused on what they did, what they said, what they should have done differently, or how unfair the situation felt. And while people absolutely can hurt us, disappoint us, or mishandle us, what I'm learning now is that our triggers are also opportunities for awareness. They reveal the places within us that are still wounded, the patterns we've normalized, the survival responses we've adopted, and even the generational cycles that continue replaying themselves unconsciously through our lives. So now, instead of immediately reacting outwardly, I'm learning to pause and ask myself different questions. What is this moment showing me? What is this bringing up inside of me? What do I need right now? Why does this feel so activating to my nervous system? And how might I perceive this differently? Because sometimes the trigger is not just about the present moment. Sometimes it's connected to an old wound, fear, story, or a survival pattern that's been running unconsciously for years. And the beautiful thing about awareness is once you become conscious of the pattern, you now have the opportunity to make a different choice. That's the part that's been transformational for me because healing isn't about pretending we're not affected. It's not about becoming emotionally numb. And it's not about bypassing pain. It's about becoming aware enough to stop recreating the same realities through unconscious reactions and survival patterns. So many people are trying to escape painful cycles while unconsciously feeding the very patterns that keep recreating them. But awareness changes that. Awareness gives us the opportunity to pause, to respond differently, to choose differently, and ultimately to break free from the cycles that no longer serve us. And honestly, I believe that is how generational healing begins. Not through perfection, but through awareness. Thanks again for listening to Kashina Speaks. Until next time, remember, it is safe to open, it is safe to soften, and it is safe to thrive.